Welcome to another exciting Microsoft Flight Simulator video. In this video, we will cover crash mechanics. Welcome to another exciting Microsoft Flight Simulator video. We are covering 18 days of flight sim content for this new sim. You've been asking many questions in the comments of some of our videos about what you would like to know when it comes to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Content each day answering all your questions ranging from handcrafted airports, crash mechanics, tutorials and more. So hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to see when our next Microsoft Flight Simulator video is released. One of our most asked comments or posts in the last 6 months have been about crash mechanics. Can I crash my aircraft in the side of a hill building, or what happens if I botch the landing? So that's what we're going to have a look at today. We're going to take out an airliner, we're going to take out a Bonanza, and also we're going to take out a Super Cub, and we're going to see what happens if we try to wreck those aircraft. Within saying that, we're going to jump into the settings, we're going to have a look at see what type of crash mechanics are available in the sim. As we take a look at the assistance section in the options, we can see in the failure and damage we've got 4 different types of damages when it comes to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Got crash damage, aircraft stress damage, engine stress damage, and also icing effect. I've got all these enabled, so the aim of today's video is to check out crash damage. We're going to see what happens when we try to do some damage to a few different types of aircraft. So with been saying that, let's jump into the Bonanza and see what happens there. Welcome to Juneau Airport. We're just taxiing here. We're in the Bonanza G6, I believe, and we're going to line up on runway 08. Disregard the lineup because it's pretty pathetic, but we're more worried about what we're going to do with the landing. So in some of the build notes of the alpha build there was notes in there saying that the G6 is available to do a belly landing. So that's what we're going to test out today. We're going to leave the retracted gear, we're going to leave them up, and we're going to try to do a belly landing here at runway 8 at Juneau. So a couple of things is we are running on live weather. I do have a live traffic turned off because I didn't want to get into anybody's way, but this is all live weather. I've got a little bit of a crosswind, but we should be able to pull it off. So we're going to take off here, and then we will basically come back in as we're doing the approach into runway 08, and we'll try to do a belly landing. So here we are on the approach. The gears are up, the flaps are down. The approach speeds are probably not correct because I haven't done any research regarding that, but we're going to try to do a belly landing. I'm going to be quiet so you guys can listen to the sounds. Please enjoy. So this is the outside of the aircraft. As you can see, we can do a successful belly landing with the gears up. So the plane doesn't explode and gets destroyed, but it does simulate it, but we don't see bits flying off everywhere, but at least it's simulated in the sim. It is a beautiful Bonanza. You don't want it seen destroyed, do you? But it's leaned over to the one side of the wing there. So what we're going to do now, we're going to jump into the Cub Crafter, and we're going to try to simulate a grass landing and then nosedive the prop in there. So that would simulate crashing into a building, or just basically botching the landing and nosediving the Cub Crafter. So just before we get any Harrison Ford comments in the comments of this video, we are deliberately landing on the grass here because this aircraft is designed to go and land on the grass. So we want to see what happens if we try to do a pop strike or basically a nose wheel the aircraft into the grass here. There we go. The dreaded black screen that we've seen of the past in other Microsoft flight simulators. I tell you what, crash mechanics is definitely built into the sim. The sim does pick up if there is a lot of force to the aircraft, but it will end your flight. So it will pick up if the aircraft is having a crash. But what you won't see is it blowing up into tiny pieces. And these are absolutely beautiful aircraft. We don't want to see them in a million types of pieces. But we've been saying that belly landings and things like that are included and it is simulated in this sim. So we have the 747 here, which is the biggest aircraft in the sim, and it also has a lot of force. Do we have enough finesse to pilot this aircraft down for a belly landing? Let's have a go.